Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our session on functional behavior assessment. Today, we're going to explore how to understand and manage challenging behaviors through a comprehensive approach. We'll dive into identifying the underlying functions of behavior and learn how to design effective interventions that truly make a difference. I'm excited to share this important topic with you, and I look forward to an engaging and insightful discussion. Functional behavior assessment, or FBA, is a systematic way to dig deep and understand why challenging behaviors happen, instead of just looking at the behavior itself. FBA focuses on the purpose that the behavior serves for the individual. By uncovering these underlying reasons or motivations, it equips educators, therapists, and caregivers with the insights they need to create effective strategies to manage and reduce those challenging behaviors. This approach isn't limited to just one place. It can be applied in schools, clinical environments, or even at home, ultimately leading to better outcomes for the individuals involved. The primary goal of functional behavior assessment, or FBA, is to identify the function that a proper behavior serves for an individual. This could be anything from gaining attention, avoiding certain tasks, or accessing tangible rewards. Understanding the specific purpose behind the behavior is key. Once we know the function, we have a solid foundation to design targeted and effective interventions. This means we can create strategies that are tailored specifically to address the underlying reasons of behavior, rather than just reacting to behavior itself. It's important to recognize that understanding why behavior happens is crucial for success. If we only focus on the symptoms or what the behavior looks like, interventions often fail. But when we use function-based strategies that address the root causes, we're more likely to see meaningful and lasting changes. This approach not only improves the behavior, but also supports the individual in a more positive and effective way. First, we start by identifying and defining the challenging behavior in clear, observable, and measurable terms. This ensures everyone understands exactly what behavior we're addressing. Next, we collect detailed data using various methods to capture the context and triggers surrounding the behavior. With this information, we develop hypotheses about why the behavior is occurring, basically, what function it serves for the individual. Then, we test these hypotheses through direct observation and data analysis to confirm what consequences are maintaining the behavior. This structured process is essential because it allows us to create interventions that are both data-driven and specifically tailored to the individual's unique needs and circumstances. When we talk about data collection methods in functional behavior assessment, there are three main approaches to consider. First, stakeholder interviews. Here, we gather valuable insights from those who know the individual well, such as teachers, caregivers, and others involved in their daily life. Their perspectives help us understand the context and possible reasons behind behavior. Next is direct observation. This involves recording antecedent behavior consequence, or ABC data. By carefully noting what happens right before the behavior itself, and what follows it, we can identify patterns or triggers that might be influencing the behavior. Finally, functional analysis. This method takes a more experimental approach by systematically changing environmental factors to see how the behavior responds. Through these control manipulations, we can pinpoint causal relationships and better understand the function behavior serves for the individual. Each of these methods plays a crucial role in building a comprehensive view of the behavior we're addressing. When we talk about functional analysis, the main goal is to carefully examine the data we've collected to find consistent patterns. Specifically, we're looking at the events that come before and after behavior to understand what's triggering and maintaining it. A crucial part of this process is identifying and maintaining consequences. These are the reinforcements that keep the behavior going. It's important to distinguish among different behavioral functions, such as whether the behavior is aimed at getting attention, escaping a situation, seeking sensory stimulation, or accessing tangible items. By accurately interpreting these patterns and functions, we can uncover the underlying reasons for challenging behaviors, which is essential for developing targeted and effective interventions. When we develop intervention strategies based on a functional behavior assessment, the first step is to use the findings to guide the entire design of the intervention plan. This means selecting strategies that directly target the specific function or purpose that the behavior serves for the individual. Next, we focus on teaching alternative behaviors that are appropriate and fulfill the same need as the challenging behavior. This helps the individual meet their needs in a more acceptable way. Another crucial aspect is modifying the environment to reduce any triggers that might lead to behavior, while also reinforcing positive behaviors to encourage their occurrence. By taking this function-based approach, we ensure interventions are more precise and ethical, and importantly, they are more likely to lead to lasting and meaningful improvements. To wrap up, functional behavior assessment is a systematic, data-driven approach that's crucial for understanding challenging behaviors. It's not just about identifying what someone is doing, but really digging into why they're doing it. By carefully observing and analyzing behavior, we gather solid evidence to pinpoint the underlying reasons. This understanding allows us to design targeted, effective interventions tailored to the individual's needs. Ultimately, this process leads to better behavioral outcomes, promotes positive change, and significantly improves the quality of life for people in a variety of settings. The focus on detailed observation and analysis ensures that interventions are precise and meaningful, making a real difference.